City Police deploy over 2,600 personnel on nomination day. Have full trust in Election Commission. You're with me, Renee Fong, on News on 2. Good evening. 2,693 police personnel will be on duty in Kuala Lumpur and Putrajaya on nomination day this April 28 to ensure public order and a smooth process. KL Police Chief Datuk Sri Mazlan Lazim said he believes that all personnel are prepared to face any situation, especially in areas considered as hotspots.
Kita dah membuat kawasan itu menjadi selamat. Jadi kalau dia sebut tempat tu panas, nanti orang akan fikir lain lah. Akan mengharu birukan, akan dia buat pemikiran yang bukan. Weh, panas ni. Oh, bawa senjata. Jadi dia orang fikir bawa senjata. Tu saya tak mau. So tempat semua selamat. Cuma di sini mereka mesti kerjasama dan patuh arahan polis.
Met at the city's police headquarters today, Datuk Sri Mazlan advised candidates to arrive earlier at the nomination centre, and for those who want to show their support to candidates to not obstruct traffic and to adhere to laws. Authorities are expecting an increase in the spread of fake news in light of the coming 14th general election. Royal Malaysia Police PDRM's corporate communications head Dato' Asmawati Ahmad said due to the strong influence of social media, there is a need to monitor closely the uploading of such news. Dato' Asmawati also reminded all party members and supporters to refrain from creating any form of provocation, especially through social media.
Saya menyeru kepada semua pemimpin-pemimpin parti ataupun calon yang terlibat itu sentiasalah ingatkan penyokong masing-masing untuk memastikan yang tidak berlaku sebarang provokasi ataupun tindakan yang boleh menjejaskan ketenteraman awam ni. Apa yang perlu kita ingat ialah sekiranya kita mahu orang menghormati bendera kita, janganlah kita merosakkan bendera orang. Dan pastikan juga apa-apa yang kita lakukan itu tidak mendatangkan kegusaran pada masyarakat ataupun menimbulkan ketakutan mereka untuk turun mengundi.
She advised the public to take a mature and rational approach when confronted with such news and refer to the proper authorities to verify them. She also reminded that those caught creating and spreading fake news is liable to be investigated under the Anti-Fake News Act 2018. Police are urging candidates who will be contesting in the 14th general election to apply for campaign permits from each district police chief after nomination day this Saturday. Perak Police Chief Datuk Hasnan Hassan said this is to facilitate police in managing the campaign sessions and to avoid any altercations between opposing political parties during the 11-day campaigning period.
Jadi satu permit akan dikeluarkan untuk satu kempen. Kalau dia nak buat dua kempen, dia terpaksa memohon dua kalilah. Tidak ada had masa dan tidak ada had untuk calon-calon atau ejen calon atau mana-mana orang untuk berkempen ketika tempoh berkempen ini. Borang-borang permohonan disediakan oleh Ketua Polis Daerah di balai-balai.
Datuk Hasnan said only political party candidates and agents are allowed to apply for the permits according to Section 24, subsection B of the Election Offences Act 1954. Elaborating further, he advised candidates not to run political rallies simultaneously in every district in order to avoid tensions between the supporters. He added that thus far, police have identified 5 districts in Perak, which include 31 seats in 19 parliaments, as hotspots throughout the campaign period. Datuk Hasnan spoke at the Perak Police Headquarters today. Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Sri Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi said that the people should have full trust in the Election Commission EC for the upcoming 14th general election. He said it's following the circulation of a fake message which stated that the Commission will be using pencils during the election process. Datuk Sri Dr. Ahmad Zahid said that the EC rules and regulations have been adopted for so long and no problems have ever arose from it.
Saya harap masyarakat jangan percaya dengan berita berkenaan dan credibility, kewibawaan SPR adalah keutamaan untuk menentukan bahawa perkara ini dijalankan dengan sebenarnya. Mana mungkin kalau SPR merancangkan untuk hanya membenarkan kerajaan yang sedia ada terus berkuasa. Barisan Nasional kehilangan di Negeri Kelantan selama 28 tahun. Kita kehilangan Pulau Pinang dan kita kehilangan Negeri Selangor, dan satu ketika kita pernah kehilangan buat sementara waktu di Negeri Perak.
He said this in a press conference held after the groundbreaking ceremony for the upgrading works of Laluan Simpang 4 Hutan Melintang to Pekan Badan at Hutan Melintang, Perak today. Yesterday, EC Chairman Tan Sri Muhammad Hisham Abdullah said they will no longer be using pencils and will instead use ballpoint pen for all of its voting affairs. All Perak Barisan Nasional candidates are prepared to face G14 this May 9th. Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Sri Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi is particularly satisfied with candidates as they were carefully selected based on their ability and potential to win the seats they are contesting. Met while visiting the voting centre in Barit 13 Hutan Melintang, Datuk Sri Dr. Ahmad Zahid, who will be defending the Bagan Datuk parliamentary seat for the 6th time, said Perak BN leadership could be seen through the unity it has from all levels.
Saya dapati bahawa permasalahan pada kali ini cukup kurang berbanding dengan PRU yang terdahulu. Kali ke-14 ini kita lihat kesatupaduannya cukup jelas. Ini kerana kita menyediakan infrastrukturnya lebih awal.
UMNO members must accept and respect the top leadership's decision in determining the choice of candidates for the coming 14th general election. Its youth chief, Khairi Jamaluddin Abu Bakar, said party members should display their maturity over the choices made as proof of their loyalty to the party.
Inilah masa yang kita diuji sebagai seorang ahli parti. Sama ada apa yang kita cakap selama ini hanya retorik sahaja ataupun kita betul-betul menghayati kesetiaan kita kepada parti. Ya, selama ini saya dengar semua pihak cakap siapa saja yang dipilih sebagai calon kita akan sokong. Jadi inilah masa kita menguji sama ada kata-kata tersebut ikhlas ataupun tidak.
Khairi added that members who dispute the decision and chose to lash out on social media showed that they were being irresponsible and immature. He spoke to reporters after officiating Phase 2 of the Mokhtar Dahari National Football Academy in Gambang, Pahang. The Kuala Lumpur High Court has fixed tomorrow morning to deliver its decision on whether to grant leave to 16 sacked UMNO members on their judicial review application in seeking parties' dissolution over irregularities in the leadership elections. Earlier today, Judge Datuk Kamaluddin Mat said told UMNO lawyer Datuk Muhammad Hafarizam Harun to leave and not submit on this issue, as this was an ex parte application against the Registrar of Societies, Ross. UMNO 16th lawyer Muhammad Hanif Khatri Abdullah also informs the court that they have filed contempt papers yesterday against UMNO Secretary-General Datuk Sri Tengku Adnan Tengku Mansor for making comments over the purported expulsion of the 16 following their legal action. Datuk Muhammad Hafarizam then left the chambers of Datuk Kamaluddin, while Hanif and Senior Federal Counsel Shamsul Bolhassan, who appeared for the Ross, remained to present their submissions. Muhammad Hanif submitted that at any application to sack party members for bringing party matters to court under Section 18C of the Societies Act 1966 was unconstitutional following decisions of the Federal Court in the Semenyih Jaya Sdn Bhd and Indira Gandhi cases. Meanwhile, the High Court fixed May 16 to hear an application to start contempt of court proceedings against Datuk Sri Tengku Adnan. A motorcyclist and pillion rider were killed when their vehicle crashed into a car along Jalan Miri Pujut in Miri, Sarawak, early this morning. In the 1:30 a.m. incident, Muhammad Hafizi Ali, 22, from Kampung Haji Wahid, and Nur Shafina Sehat, 22, from Holiday Park, Miri, died at the scene of the accident. According to Sarawak Traffic Investigation and Enforcement Department Chief Superintendent Alexan Naga Chabu, the duo's motorcycle veered out of the junction and collided with a car heading from Pujut towards Riam. The driver of the car was unable to avoid the motorcycle that had suddenly entered his path, resulting in the fatal collision. Meanwhile, the driver of the car was unhurt in the incident. The case is being investigated under Section 41, Subsection A of the Road Transport Act 1987. A grass cutter made a surprise discovery when he stumbled onto a UOX mortar practice bomb while cutting the grass along Lorong Petra 1 in Kampung Sungai Bedil Besar in Petrajaya, Kuching this morning. Kuching District Police Chief ACP Ng Ah Leg said a team from the bomb disposal unit rushed to the scene upon receiving the emergency call at 10:25 a.m. Initial investigations revealed that the bomb was harmless and there was no criminal intent involved in the incident as it was used for training purposes. The object was taken to the bomb disposal unit's shooting range in Batu Kawah, Kuching to be destroyed. The National Automotive Policy NAP 2018 will continue to support the transformation of the automotive industry towards future mobility and subsequently become a driver of Malaysia's economy to a higher level. Prime Minister Datuk Seri Najib Tun Razak said the Ministry of International Trade and Industry MITI and the Malaysia Automotive Institute MAI had already initiated a review of NAP 2018 encompassing 4 major pillars, namely the new generation vehicle, mobility, Industrial Revolution 4.0 and artificial intelligence.
Berdasarkan penyelidikan awal ke atas sistem atau ekosistem industri mobiliti terhubung yang dijalankan oleh MAI, industri ini berpotensi mencipta lebih dari 1 juta pekerjaan baru. Malah industri mobiliti terhubung akan menjadi pelengkap kepada inisiatif sains, teknologi, kejuruteraan dan matematik atau STEM.
Datuk Seri Najib was speaking at the Connected Mobility Roadshow and launch of the Malaysia Auto Show 2018 in Serdang, Selangor today. He added that it was the aspiration of the government to ensure that the national automotive industry continued to grow to be smarter and more sophisticated and subsequently to continue to look further ahead. Perusahaan otomobil kedua Sdn Bhd Perodua today unveiled its latest car, the Bezza G Extra, which replaces the 1.0 standard G in the Bezza sedan range. It was launched by Prime Minister Datuk Seri Najib Tun Razak at the Malaysia Auto Show 2018 in Malaysia Agro Exposition Park, Serdang, MIPS. Powered with 1.0-litre 1KR VE VVT-I engine, Bezza G Extra comes in a 5-speed or 4-speed automatic transmission EAT. Efficient fuel consumption is continued from the previous 1.0 standard G variant, which is 22.8 square kilometres per manual, while 21.3 kilometres per litre for automatic. The introductory price for the Bezza G Extra is 35,500 for the manual and 37,500 for an automatic sedan. Since its introduction in mid-2016, Perodua has managed to sell almost 100,000 Bezza units, making it the best-selling and affordable sedan car in Malaysia. The Education Ministry has allocated a total of 3.2 million ringgit for the maintenance and repair works of schools around Kuala Muda and Yan in Kedah. Its Minister, Datuk Seri Mak Zee Khalid, said of the total, 2.53 million ringgit is under the special maintenance program.
Ini PP khas, projek penyelenggaraan khas. Maknanya kontraktor buat cabutan undi dan juga penyelenggaraan bekalan elektrik untuk sekolah-sekolah dalam Kuala Muda Yan.
Datuk Seri Mat Zee said this after a meeting with educators at Sekolah Kebangsaan Sungai Dedap, Yan Kedah. The event was also attended by Minister in the Prime Minister's Department, Datuk Seri Jamil Kir Baharom, and Sungai Limau Barisan Nasional State Assembly candidate, Datuk Norma Awang. Datuk Seri Mat Zee in his speech earlier urged teachers to equip themselves with knowledge in relation to digital technology in line with the Industrial Revolution 4.0. The Johor Takaful Rakyat Protection Scheme aims to help recipients in terms of healthcare through the Majlis Agama Islam Negeri Johor MAINJ Fund of 1.9 million ringgit. Johor Menteri Besar Datuk Muhammad Khalid Nordin said over 15,000 people are eligible to benefit from the scheme. He said the scheme includes financial coverage for 30 critical diseases, which will be fully covered by MAINJ besides getting treatment at hospital pakar swasta.
Dibayai oleh kerajaan negeri dan pihak majlis agama dan dia dapat benda-benda ini. Kalau meninggal dapat 20,000, kalau aksiden dapat 20,000, kalau cacat dapat 20,000, sebagainya.
Datuk Muhammad Khalid was speaking to reporters after officiating the Johor Takaful Rakyat Protection Scheme in Johor Bahru. Among the benefits to be received through the scheme are protection for natural death, accidental death, permanent disability due to an accident and hospital allowance of 15 ringgit a day. CIMB Bank Berhad's latest move in waiving the interbank giro IBG fee will only have a minimal impact on the bank's non-interest income. Group Chairman Datuk Sri Nazir Razak said the initiative will not only benefit users but is also in line with the government's agenda towards a cashless society.
Internet banking has become hygiene, right? You really have to look beyond just offering digital banking. You have to think about how to leverage on technology to improve all your processes. You have to think.
Datuk Sri Nazir was speaking at a press conference after the CIMB annual general meeting held in Kuala Lumpur. CIMB Bank yesterday announced that it is waiving the interbank giro IBG fee of 11 cent per transaction and instant interbank fund transfer IBFT fee of 53 cent per transaction, performed on its online banking platform CIMB Clicks www.cimbclicks.com.my, as well as CIMB Clicks and CIMB Ever mobile apps, regardless of the transaction amount. And that concludes this evening's News on 2. In our top story, City Police deploy over 2,600 personnel on nomination day. Join us again at 12:30 tomorrow afternoon. I'm Renee Fong. Thanks for watching and have a pleasant evening.